Now paper number. Yes, tell me what is the paper number 364. Now in this paper number 64, question number 66 to 70. Now question number 66 to 70, what are these questions here? And 8 persons living on 8 different floors, isn't it? Not necessarily in the same order, lowermost floor is and 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here there is no other parameter added to this one, just we need to find out who is living on which floor. As there is no other parameter here, hence you are directly starting with this one, isn't it? Then, though it is a puzzle, first you are taking this one because it is a floor arrangement with a single, only the persons were given, no parameter is given. Then condition number 1, P lives on floor number 6, P on floor number 6, that is fixed. And next one, only one person lives between P and U. One person between P and U, what are the different possibilities? U can be on the 4th floor or U can be on the 8th floor. Only one person between P and U. And 3 people between U and R. 3 in between U and R, 1, 2, 3, R can be here. And R must be here, only 3 people between U and R. Now in the second case, 3 people between U and R must be on the 4th floor. Next one. And W lives immediately below R. W is immediately below R, W is immediately below R. Next one. And T lives on an even number floor below W. T is on an even number floor below W. Now in this case, T must be on the 2nd floor. Here also T must be on the 2nd floor. And there are as many people living between Q and S. Q and S as between S and V. Between Q and S equals to S and V. That means this S must be in between this, isn't it? As S is in between, hence S is here, if S is here, if Q is here, V will be here, or if Q is here, V will be here. Now in between S and Q and S, there is one person, S and V also there is one person. Now in this one, between S, if you take S at this place, above this S there is no possibility, S cannot be here. If you take S at this place, then Q or V will be here. The other person Q or V must be in the place of W, which is not possible. And the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one case. Now in this one, V lives neither immediately above or nor immediately below U. Hence V cannot be on the 5th floor. If V is not on the 5th floor, hence Q must be on the 5th floor. If Q is on the 5th floor, V must be on the 1st floor. Done with this? Then question number 66, 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. P and R there is one person. And U and V there are 2 persons, T and Q there are 2 persons. Then what is your answer here? Choice 1, except choice 1. And in the remaining, 2 persons are in between these two, here there is only 1 person. And 67, who lives exactly between the floors on which P and W? Between P and W, is there anyone? No, hence no one, that is choice 3. Then question number 68, if all the people are made to live in alphabetical order from top to bottom. Alphabetical order from top to bottom. That means this is P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Then how many people will remain unchanged? S, how many people will remain unchanged here? No, because all the persons were changed. That means no letter is at the same place. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, no letter is, no person is at the same place. Hence no one, that is choice 3. Then 69. Who among the following lives on the topmost floor? That is R, choice 4. Then 70. As 70, which of the following is true about Q? Then first one, Q lives on an even number floor, that is false. And choice 3, 3 people between Q and R, that is again false. And Q lives on the lowermost floor, that is false. P lives on a floor immediately above Q, definitely true, choice 5. Now this is about question numbers 66 to 70. Then coming to 71 to 75. Now these are based on what? Syllogisms, and the conclusion logically follows. Then first one, some figures or pictures can be written like this. Some of the figures are pictures. Next one, all figures are sculptures. All these figures are sculptures. And no picture is a monument. No intersection between picture and a monument. Then first one, no monument is a figure. No monument is a figure, as of now it is true. and some pictures are sculptures, some pictures are sculptures is definitely true. Hence, both the conclusions follow. Now, between these two, the first one is a negative conclusion. Hence, in order to make this one false, now we need to draw the complementary. Some of the monuments are figures. Some monuments or figures, tell me whether we can able to draw like this or not, monument and figure. Monument should not be intersected with picture. Without intersecting with the picture, I can able to draw like this. Hence, what is your answer here? Alternate diagram proven. Previous conclusion will be false. Hence, only conclusion 2 follows forever. Choice 1 is the answer. Clear now? And question number 72. Now, in this 72, all squares are what? All squares are circles. All squares are circles can be written like this. All these squares are circles. Next one, all rectangles are squares. All squares are circles. All rectangles are squares. All these rectangles are squares. All squares are circles. First one, all rectangles are circles, definitely true. All circles are squares, that is false. And so what is your answer? Only one follows. And it is a negative, it is an affirmative conclusion. That will be true forever. Only 2 follows. The next one. Question number 73. Now, in this 73, all jeeps are cars. All jeeps are cars can be written like this. All these jeeps are cars. Next one, no car is an aeroplane. No intersection between car and an aeroplane. And next one, all trains are aeroplanes. All these trains are aeroplanes. Now, what is the first conclusion here? No train is a car. No train is a car, definitely true. No jeep is an aeroplane, that is also definitely true. Now, both these two are what? Negative conclusions. As both these two are negative conclusions, now we need to draw its complementary pair. No train is car means now we need to prove some of the trains are cars. Now, tell me whether I can draw train and a car like this or not. If you intersect this train like this, all trains are aeroplane, aeroplane will also come along with the train. If aeroplane comes along with this one, the statement no car is an aeroplane will be false because some of the cars are aeroplanes. Hence, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then coming to the second conclusion, no jeep is an aeroplane. To make this one false, now we need to prove some of the jeeps are aeroplanes means your statement should be like this, aeroplane. Now, tell me whether we can write aeroplane like this. If you draw aeroplane like this, the statement no car is an aeroplane will be false because some of the cars are aeroplanes will be true. Hence, statement invalid, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Hence, both the conclusions follow, both 1 and 2, that is choice 2. 73, it is choice 2. Then 74, now in this 74, some of the skills are what? Some skills are talents. Some skills or talents can be written like this, skill and talent. And some creatives are skills. Some of the creatives or skills can be written like this. First one is a possibility. Second one is again a possibility. And first, all creatives can never be. Yes, what do you mean by this one? Can never? Can never means? That means all creatives or talents is not possible. All creatives or talents is not possible. Tell me it is possible or not? As all the statements are affirmative, now for a possibility we can write it as a single diagram. Creativity equals to skill equals to talent. Now, in this diagram, tell me all creatives or talents is possible or not? As it is possible here, his claim is that it is not possible, hence his claim is wrong. Then coming to the second, all talents are creative is possible in the second. Hence, what is your answer here? Only 2 follows, and that is choice 4. Only 2, choice 4. Then 75. Now, in this question number 75, yes, tell me what is your answer here? No riddle is a puzzle. No riddle is a puzzle. Riddle and puzzle, no intersection between these two. No riddle is a puzzle. And some jokes are riddles. Some of the jokes or riddles can be written like this. Then first one, all puzzles are jokes, that is false. And second, some puzzles are jokes. Some puzzles are jokes, this is also false. Hence, what is your answer here? Hence, neither 1 nor 2. Choice 1 is the answer. And this is about 75. Then 76 and 77. Now, in this 76 and 77, now these two are based on directions. Point A is, what is A here? A is 20 meters to the west of point B. B is here. Now, from B, A is how many meters? 20 meters to the west of point B. B is 12 meters to the south of point C. Now, this B is how many meters? 12 meters to the south of point C. C is 10 meters to the east of D. Now this C is 10 meters to the east of D. The distance between C and D is only 10 meters. C is 10 meters to the east of D. D is 5 meters to the north of E. Now this D is 5 meters to the north of E. E must be here. Now the distance between these two is only 5. Done? Then the question is about, if point G is 8 meters to the north of E, G is 8 meters means E to D, that is 5, and so this will be some more, 3 will be there, and this is G. Now this G is 3 meters to the north of D. Then which of the following will be the nearest point to G? Yes, tell me which is the nearest here? D itself is the nearer, that is choice 4, isn't it? Then question number 77. Yes, in this 77, in which direction is point A with respect to E? A with respect to E. Now from E, this is south and this is west, and south and west, southwest, choice 5. Question number 77, it is choice 5. Then 78 onwards, now these 5 are based on a sequence. 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. Then start counting these elements here. Yes, tell me what is the counting? W, M and pound. Where is W here? W and M. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4, W to M minus 4. M and pound. M and pound. Yes, tell me how many elements we are moving forward. And where is pound here? And M and pound again 1, 2. That is minus 4 plus 2. Are you following this one or not? First letter to the first element to the second element minus 4. Second to the third, it is plus 2. Then what is the next one here? And percentage. Between and percentage, tell me what is the relation here? And percentage, 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4, and percentage and 4, 1, 2 plus 2. Here again the relation between the terms is minus 4 plus 2. A and 9. Between A and 9, A to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4, 9 and Q 1, 2 plus 2, minus 4 plus 2, 9, 8 U. 9 to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4 plus 2. Hence, all the 4 are following the same pattern, minus 4 plus 2, minus 4 plus 2. Then coming to choice 5, P, J, 5. Now between P and J, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4, and J and 5, 1, 2, minus 2. Now here it is minus 4, minus 2, and in the remaining terms, minus 4 plus 2. Hence, choice 5 is the odd one. Clear now? And next question number 79. What should come in place of the question mark? And 7K. And 7. Where is and here? And 7K. And P. Now if you check out the first elements. And 7K. And next one, P, 4L, 2B8, and 5 copyright U. Then first one. N and P, tell me what is the relation between N and P? Now in the sequence N and P. N to P, 1, 2, 3, minus 3, isn't it? Next one, N to P, the difference is minus 3. P and 2, P and 2. And P and 2, where is P here? 1, 2, 3, minus 3. Are you following this one or not? 2 and 5, 1, 2, 3, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 3. Hence, what is your answer here? 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 is the first element. Are you following this one or not? As 6 is the first element here, then among the given choices, first letter 6 is given in only one choice, hence no need to work for the remaining. Choice 3 is the answer. Done with this? Then question number 80. Now in this, hence whenever more than in these type of question series were given, always write one below the other, then start comparing the elements. Now if you check out the second element 7 and 4. 7 and 4, 1, 2, 3, and P, 1, 2, 3, B, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 copyright, 1, 2, 3, W will be the answer. And so on, you will get the remaining as well. Isn't it? Hence first element minus 3, second element minus 3, third element minus 3, and so on. Then question number 80. Now in this 80, if all the symbols are dropped from the arrangement. Now the symbols were dropped. Then which of the following will be 14th element from the right hand? 14th element from the right hand without the symbol. Now we need to count without the symbol the 14th element from the right hand. 14th from the right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is the 14th element here? Q, that is choice 5. Done? Without the symbols. Now start counting from the right hand side only the remaining elements. 80. Then question number 81, how many such letters are there? Now the question is about a letter. I am representing a letter with L, each of which is immediately followed by symbol preceded by number. Preceded by number means below this one number and next one is symbol. Number, letter and symbol should be the sequence. Number, letter and symbol. Now tell me whether we can take this symbol? No. Before this symbol there is no number. Now here 8 is a number and this yawn is and this is not a letter and this is also ruled out. Number and a letter. Number and letter. Next one, what is the next number here? Number and letter. And what is your answer here? Number and letter. So how many are there? Next one, number, letter and symbol. Now sir, 2 is a number, B is a letter, percentage is a symbol. Now this number is not followed by letter, this number not followed by letter. Hence how many are there? There is only one such time. Choice 5. And question number 82. Now in this 82, which of the following is 8th to the left of? 8th to the left of, 19th from the left. Both are left and left. If the direction is same, then we need to subtract. 19 minus 8 is how much? 11. Now the 11th element from the left hand, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Q is the answer, choice 3. And this is about question number 78 to 82. Done? 78 to 82. Then next one, 83 onwards, 83 to 87. 83 to 87, it is based on square. 83 to 87, 8 friends are there. Now how many friends? 8 friends, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are seated around a square table in such a way that 4 of them at the corners and 4 at the centers. Now the persons who are at the centers are facing towards which direction? 4 seated in the middle and the one who seated at the corners facing the center. Corners are facing the center and the remaining persons are facing away from the center. Are you following this one or not? Corners, center and the remaining are away. Next one, condition number 1. F sits at one of the corners of the table. F is at one of the corners of the table. Hence we can fix this F at any one of these 4 corners. F sits at one of the corners. E sits second to the right of F. Hence E must be here. E sits second to the right of F. Only 2 people between E and B. As 2 people between E and B, how many possibilities? B is here, that is one possibility. And in the next possibility, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now F. Now sir, F is facing the center and E will be here and 2 people between E and B, B can be here. And only 2 people between E and B, A sits second to the right of B. As B is away from the center, A sits second to the right of B. Now here also A sits second to the right of B. Next one. And only 3 people between A and G. Between A and G, 3 people means these 2 persons must be opposite to each other. 3 people between A and G. C faces the same direction as G. That means C and G are facing the same direction. That means C and G are seated at the centers. And C and G. And D is not an immediate neighbor of B. As D is not an immediate neighbor of B. Now sir, in the second case, D must be either here or here. In both the cases, D must be an immediate neighbor of G. And this case is not possible. Hence in this case, D is not an immediate neighbor of B, D is here. If D is here, then who is the person left over? H is the person left over. Then, which of the following is true regarding F? F sits second to the right of E. F is seated second to the right of E is false. F is an immediate neighbor of H, false. And A and C are immediate neighbors of F, false. Only 3 people between F and D, definitely true, choice 5. Done? 83, choice 5. Then, question number 84, 4 out of the following, G, F, C, A. F, G, F, C, A and B. Now except F, the remaining persons G, C, A and B are facing towards, G, C, A and B are facing away from the center, F is towards the center, choice 2. Then 85, how many people are in between D and C? When counted from the left of D. Left of D, D and C, how many persons? There is no person in between. None, that is choice 5. 85, choice 5. Then 86. Now 86, who sits to the immediate left of C? Immediate left of C, tell me who is to the immediate left of C, that is D, choice 1. Then 87, what is the position of H with respect to Z? position of H with respect to G, and G is H with respect to G is away, third to the right, that is choice 3, 87. Then after this 87, now we have 88 to 90, these three are data sufficiency, but as 91 to 95 is there. Now we have some 3 more minutes, isn't it? Because we started at that time, we started at what time here? Now 11 and 34. 34 means 20 minutes. Then 3 more minutes is there. As only 3 minutes were there, then we have to check out this coded inequalities. Now in this one, K and O. K lesser than or equals to O. O lesser than or equals to K means K greater than or equals to O but not lesser than. And C and F. F, two opposite symbols, no relation, hence neither one not to choice 3, 91. Then question number 92. S, tell me your answer 92. X and S. Now between X and S, S greater than or equals to E. O is element, O lesser than or equals to S, and O equals to X. X lesser than or equals to S, isn't it? X lesser than or equals to S, hence S greater than S is false. B and E. B greater than E, only one symbol which is common. Only 2, that is choice 2. Then 93. Now in this 93, the relation between M and U cannot be obtained opposite symbol. E and N. E and N greater than or equals to U. N greater than or equals to U. E lesser than or equals to U means U greater than or equals to E. Now between N and E, N greater than or equals to E means E lesser than or equals to N. Only 2 follows. Only 2 choice please. Choice 4, 93. Then 94. Now in this 94, O and D. D lesser than or equals to O, O greater than or equals to D, definitely true, isn't it? Now P and T, the relation between P and T, no relation, hence only one follows, only one choice, 3, then 95. Now in this 95, A and S. Between A and S, two opposite symbols, no relation. N and P, greater than lesser than, two opposite symbol, no relation, hence neither one nor 2, choice 4, isn't it? S, 11, 2 more minutes is there. Hence, how many questions we have done? 5 questions within just 1 minute, isn't it? Hence, the first priority should always be for this. Then now see here. Now we are left with only 2 more minutes. Now between these two, 96 to 100 or 88 to 90, which is easier here? 88 to 90, isn't it? Only 2 minutes were there. And if at all, you can get able to get at least 1 mark. 88 to 90, in a straight line, we cannot work out this. Among 5, who scored the least? S. We can start with this 89. Now 89 among 5 candidates, and who scored the least in the examination? Now we need to find out the person who is coming at the 5th place. B scored more than D, but not the highest. B is more than D, but not the highest. A scored lesser than D. A scored lesser than D, but more than E. Hence, B, D, A, E, isn't it? As B, D, A, E, and B cannot be the highest. As B cannot be the highest, then who is the least here? E is the least. Are you getting the answer or not? Hence, 1 alone is sufficient. Then coming to the second one, A scored lesser than C. A is lesser than C and B. A is lesser than both C and B, but not the least. A cannot be the least. And at the same time, B did not score the highest. B is not the highest. And D scored more than A. And D scored more than A. That means D, C and B, all these are more than A. A scored lesser than but not the least. Hence A also cannot be the least. Then what is left over here? E is left over. Hence 1 alone is sufficient. 2 alone is also sufficient. Each statement alone is sufficient, that is choice 3, 89. Then coming to question number 90. Now in this 90, on which day of the same week did Ranvir completed his graduation? Ranvijay's brother correctly remembers that he completed his graduation after Tuesday before Friday. After Tuesday before Friday, it could be Wednesday or Thursday. 2 different dates, not sufficient. Ranvijay's friend correctly remembered that he completed his graduation after Wednesday before Saturday. After Wednesday before Saturday could be either Thursday or Friday. Now with the help of 1 alone, 2 different days, and 2 alone, 2 different days. Then by combining these two, what is common here? Only Thursday is common. Hence both 1 and 2 is required. Both 1 and 2, choice 4. Both 1 and 2, choice 4 is done. Now 11:35. Done with this? Yes, so how many questions we have done in 20 minutes? Now 1 left over in data sufficiency, and 5, the last puzzle was left over, except 6. That means 29 questions. Clear? and this is how you need to plan your examination. Then the leftover questions let us discuss. What is the leftover here? 88. Now in this 88, in a straight line of how many people? 8 people. All are facing towards north. Now who stands third from the left end of the line? Now we need to identify who stands third from the left end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Third from the left end of the line. Then condition number 1, K stands at an extreme end of the line. As K stands at an extreme end of the line, there are two possibilities. K can be there, or K can be left extreme or right extreme. And 3 people between K and P, P is here. And 3 people between K and P, P can be here. H stands to the immediate left of P. In this case, H will be here. And in this case, H will be here. Are we getting a unique answer here? Maybe H or maybe some other person. Hence, 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to the second one. Now in the second, 5, 6, 7, 8, S stands third from the right end of the line, and only one person between S and P. Either P can be here or P can be here. J is an immediate neighbor of P. In the first case, J is here, and in the second case, J can be in these two places. Hence, 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not sufficient, isn't it? Then by combining this, if you combine these two, SJP is already here, as P is already at this place, then condition number 1. What is condition number 1 here? K stands at an extreme end of the line. This is the only possibility K. 3 people between K and P. 1, 2, 3. 3 people between K and P. Is it possible here? Yes. Is it possible at this place? This case is not possible. Hence, what is the only possibility we have? J and P, isn't it? And P is here. J can be at any one of these two places. Yes. What is the other information here? And only 3 people between K and P. As only 3 people between K and P, where should this be? P must be at this place. Follow utunara leda? As 3 people, H stands to the immediate left of P, then H must be at this place. H is to the immediate left of. S stands third from the right end of the line. Only one person between S and P. Only one person between S and P means S. Are you getting the answer or not? Now, left hand side K and right hand side, and 3 people between K and P. P is here, and H stands to the immediate left of P. H is here. S stands third from the right. S is here, and one person between S and P. One person S and P. Is it possible here? Not. Hence, what is your answer here? Both the statement is also not sufficient. Chepan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now K at this place, isn't it? K stands at an extreme. 3 people between K and P. K stands at an extreme. 3 people between K. Now I am taking both the statements. Then H stands to the immediate left of P. H is to the immediate left of P. And next one, S stands third from the right end of the line. S is third from the right end of the line. And next one, only one person between S and P. Here in this case, this is ruled out. Now in this case, S and P, there is only one person. J is an immediate neighbor of P. J will be here. Are we getting the answer or not? Then who is the person from the third from the left? H is the answer. Hence, both the statements is also required to get the answer. That is choice 3. 88, it is choice 3. 88, choice 3 is the answer both. Then 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, what is the information here? 12 people are seated in 2 parallel rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 people in 2 parallel rows and 6 in each. Row 1, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and all of them are facing south. Now U, V, W, X, Y, Z south, and next one row 2, A, B, C, D, E, and F facing towards north. Then C sits third to the right of F. C is seated third to the right of F, and C does not sit at any one of the extreme ends. C sits third to the right of F. If F is here, 1, 2, 3, C will be here. That is one possibility. And second possibility, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If F is at the second place, C will be here. C sits third to the right of F. C does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the line. the one who is facing F sits second to the right of X, facing F sits second to the right of X, facing F sits second to the right of X, X sits second to the right of U, X is seated second to the right of U, here also X is seated second to the right of U. Two people between X and Y, two people between X and Y. Now here two people between X and Y is facing D, here also Y is facing D, and one person between Y and W, between Y and W one person, here one person, Z sits to the immediate right of V, Z is to the immediate right of V, Z and V. Here in this one Z sits to the immediate right of V is not possible. Second case is ruled out, now we are left with only one. E sits to the immediate right of A, E is here, A is here, and the person who is left over is B will be here. Clear now? Now who among the following is facing Z? F that is choice 4. Next one 97. Who among the following is facing A? V, choice 2. Then 98. And which of the following statements is true regarding B? And B sits second to the right of, F sits second to the right of B, that is false. B faces one of the immediate neighbor of X, false. Two people between A and B, definitely true, choice 3. 98. 99. What is the position of V with respect to W? V with respect to W, second to the right, choice 2. And finally, question number 100. 4 out of the following, that is odd one out, A, V, B, Y, U. And A, V, B, Y, U, A, V, B, U and Y, except U. The remaining 4 persons are the centers of these rows. Y is at the corner. Choice 4 is the answer. Done? Now this is about question numbers 66 to 100. And the paper is so easy, and the puzzles also have taken not more than 2 minutes, isn't it? Then question numbers 56 to 60. Now you can easily score 35 out of 35 in this one. The only thing where you could able to miss is 1 in data sufficiency. There is a possibility of missing. And at the same time, in that sequence, at the most you can, isn't it? You can able to make a mistake just only 1 mark. At the most 33, isn't it? Then 56 to 60. Number series, completed this 56 to 60. Now what will come in the next one? Is now here the question is about finding the next number in the series. The numbers are increasing at a very fast rate. It must be under multiplication 4 into 2, into 4, next one into 6, into 8, into 10, 15360, and it is choice 4. 15360, choice 4 is the answer. Done with this? Choice 4. Each of the numbers are multiplied with even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then question number 57, 3, 5, 9, 17. Yes, how can you express this one? 17 into 2, 34 minus 1, 33. 9 into 2, 18 minus 1. 5 into 2 minus 1. 3 into 2 minus 1. And similarly 33 into 2 minus 1. That is 65, choice 1. Now with the help of difference also you will get the answer. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 33 plus 32, then also 65. Okay, you can work out this one in either of these two methods. Then 12, 18, 90 to 270, the numbers are increased, hence it must be under multiplication. And 36 and 90, it is 2.5. Are you following this one or not? 36 into 2, 72 plus 18, 90. And this is into 2, and this is into 1.5. 1.5 to 2.53, next one must be 3.5. And 270 into 3.5, that is the last digit must be 5. 945, choice 1. Isn't it? 58. Then 59, 0.6, isn't it? Now 0.6 means write down this number as 6, 24, 216, and 3, 4, 5, 6. We are multiplying the numbers with 10. Next one 86400. 86400. Then 6 and 24. Tell me what is the logic here? Into 4. 24 and 216 into 9. Isn't it? Next one into 4 into 9. This is into 16. And what should be the next number here? This is into 25. Next one must be multiplied with into 36. Into 36, 864 into 36. And 6 and 0, 64, 24. The last second digit from the last must be 40. And 40, where can you find this one? 40? 40 in choice 2 only. For this one, no need to work out the entire number. And that's it. Question numbers 56 to 59. As 60 is also there. Now in this 60 and 30. As 60 and 30, how can I express this one? Into 0.5 and 30 and 10. Now 60 and what is the next number here? 30. Next one 10. 2 and half. Next one 0.5, isn't it? Now 60 and 30 can be written as into 0.5 and 30 and 10 into 0.5 is nothing but into 1 by 2. Next one, what is the next one here? 30 into 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 5. Next one is 1 by 6, isn't it? 0.5 into 1 by 6. Then what is your answer here? 1 by 12. 1 by 12 choice 4 is the answer. Done? Now this is about 56 to 60 and 66 to 100. Any doubts in this paper? 364. And after going to your home, work out this paper. You can easily score 35 out of 30 during that estimated time. ఎంతమందికి వచ్చింది చెప్పండి 35 out of 35? How many of you have scored 35 out of 35?